Hi, welcome to VideoMathLessons.com. This is an Algebra 2 and Trigonometry quick lesson. This is lesson number 20, Trigonometry Radians. Alright, so let's talk about radians. Well, first off, before we get going too far with radians, well, we have degree mode and radian mode. Degree mode is with the degree symbol. Radian usually does not have a symbol. It doesn't have a symbol. Sometimes you might see radian with pi on it. So there's a conversion between pi radians equals 180 degrees. This is pretty much what we're going to use for every problem that we're going to do. You need to memorize this. So the first one is, let's convert from degrees to radian measure. So what we want to do is 45 degrees, and then let's think about this. We're going to use this ratio, and I'm going to put pi over 180. Now, there is radians here, but I'm not going to write it in this. Usually I don't put the symbol, so I'll put it there. But you know this is the right setup because degrees will cancel out. Now, I could do this by hand, but a lot of students have issue with fractions. So what I'm going to use is the calculator, and show you how to punch this in your calculator. So what we're going to do is just put this part in the calculator, the 45 over 180. Alright, so we're going to put 45 divided by 180 in the calculator. Hit enter, and you get a decimal. Now you probably know 0.25 is a quarter, but if it's not an easy decimal, I'm going to change it to fraction. So you press math frac, and it's 1/4. So I'm going to go back, I put 1/4. Pi is upstairs. When you're doing these problems, pi is always upstairs. So you can write a quarter pi. Most people write it as pi over 4. So that's what we're going to do. So let's try the next one. 300 degrees. All right, so 300. I want degrees to cancel, so I put the 180 downstairs. Pi goes upstairs. You type in 300 divided by 180. And if you can do this without a calculator, it's great. But if you need a calculator, do not get it wrong because you didn't want to type it in. Math frac, never put the pi in though at this stage. And I get 5/3. So it's 5/3. Pi's upstairs, put the pi back. 5/3 pi. So those are pretty easy. Once again, 450. .5 is the decimal. I'm going to convert that to a fraction. So 5/2, or 5 over 2. And don't forget the pi. 5 pi over 2. What about negatives? Doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter whatsoever. Put the negative in the calculator if you want. Or just leave it out and throw a negative on the end. I'll try it with the negative, see what happens. Negative 420 divided by 180. Negative 7/3. Pi back upstairs. Take a look at the choices, and it's choice number 1. What about going the other way? Well, the other way is even easier. I could go like this. I could go like this, and this is, more complicated. And it's not that complicated to start with. I want pi to cancel out. You put the pi downstairs and the 180 upstairs, and then what you do is pi's cancel. Then you could type this in and do it like 3 goes into here, 60. 10 times 60 is 600. Or, since we know pi equals 180, the easier way is wherever you see pi, plug in 180. That's 180. Get rid of the pi. So now you just go to your calculator. 10 times 180. And then enter, divide by 3. And you get the same answer, still 600. I'm personally going to do it this way. So let's try it again. 2 pi over 9, it's really 2 times 180 over 9. Right in the calculator. I always hit enter on the top and then do the division. The answer is 40. It's pretty friendly. This is the one people have issue with. It says, find to the nearest tenth of a degree the angle whose measure is 2.5 radians. Well, it's very similar to before. I want the radians to cancel, and people, what they have an issue with is there's no pi in the problem to start with, so they don't know where to, what fraction to use. Well, just think about it. Radian cancels radian, degree upstairs. When my answer at the end will be, the pi is going to cancel out. So I'm just going to punch this in the calculator. You're going to just punch this in the calculator. This time I actually will type in pi. So it's 2.5 times 180. Enter. Divide by pi. And you get 143.2394488. Round this to the nearest tenth of a degree. So it's 143.2. They could have said, find this to the nearest minute. Now this is the right answer, right there. Now if they want you to find to the nearest minute, it would be DMS. And it's over apps, it's the angle. So you press second apps, second angle. Choice number 4 is DMS. It would be 143 degrees, 14 minutes, 22.016 seconds. This was the right answer. They could have easily have said to the nearest minute, find the angle. So that's good. Hey, that's it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully this helps you. Just let me know if there's anything you need, specific topics. And please watch the other videos. Thank you. Bye.